There are about 2,200,000,000 Christians on this earth. 1,800,000,000 Muslims. About 1 billion Hindu. 500 million Buddhists. And they say 15 million Jews. I think there's more than that in other religions. But we notice the trend in those other religions. For the first time in the history of Norway, there are more atheists than Christians. 39% of the people in Norway are atheists. In UK, from 1960 until now, over 10,000 churches have been closed. And they say by 2020, another 4,000 churches in UK will be closed. The experts believe that in the year 2070, Islam will become the most populated religion in the world. It's a fact that many churches have been closed down only to be purchased by Muslims to open up masjids. Synagogues closed down only to be turned into masjids. It's all over in Europe, all over in America. Let me share this with you. Sweden, 4,515,000 atheists. 46% of the population atheists. Netherlands, 6,769,000 atheists. 40% of the population atheists. United Kingdom, 25,920,000 atheists. 40% of the population atheists. Germany, 30,855,000 atheists. 38% of the population atheists. Japan, 58,342,000 atheists. 46% of the population atheists. China, 1,029,000,000 atheists. 75% of the population atheists. But we ain't worried. You say churches are closing down, we're building masjids. You saying synagogues are being closed, we're building masjids. Never forget what the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said. You will follow those who came before you step by step and inch by inch, so that if they crawled in the hole of a lizard, you'll fall right behind. I'm concerned about this ummah. Someone once said, seeing is believing. I get what you're saying, but really, not seeing is believing. Seeing is affirmation. The Prophet said, Ya Aisha, هذا جبريل يقرأ عليك السلام. قالت عليه السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته ترى ما لا أراه. Oh, Aisha, here is Jibril giving you the greetings. Did Aisha see Jibril? No. She returns the greeting. And then she said, Ya Rasulullah, you see what I don't see. Allah asked the angels, what are my slaves saying? Of course, he knows the answer. What are my slaves saying here in London? What are they saying in New York and Detroit? What are they saying in the Netherlands? What are my slaves saying? Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. That's what the angels say. Allah asks the question, how ra'awni? Do they see me? Yaquluna la. Nara'uka. No, ya Allah, they don't see you. What if they saw me? Oh, they'll be strong in singing praises to you. And this is why the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, Allahumma la aisha illa aishul akhirah. Oh Allah, there is no life except the life of the hereafter. You are bedazzled by this life, this short life. But there's something about Allah. One thing you will learn about him, he's not going to force you. He's not going to make you. There are a lot of reasons people leave the fold of Islam. Let me give you two basic ones. Number one, I call it a slow leak. A slow leak. You know the experiment of the frog in hot water. So the scientist, he takes a bowl and heat it up, it's boiling water. And they take the frog and put the frog in the water. Immediately, the frog jumps out of the water. Why? Because of the intensity of the heat. Every living animal can't stand heat, so it runs from the fire. And then the scientist takes a bowl of cool water and put the frog in the water, and the frog starts chilling. He's swimming, he's cooling out, having a good time. And then the scientist puts a very low flame under the pot, and the water slowly, ever so slowly, begins to heat up. And that frog stayed in the water until it died. And the reason is because it couldn't distinguish the subtle changes. Our children are like that. They're listening to influences. They stop reading the Quran. They're reading other people's stuff. And they're losing faith, and it's a slow leak, and all of a sudden, this Wednesday I'm at my masjid, after Salatul Dhuhr, a brother comes to me and said, Imam, I need your help. I'm losing my son, he's 22 years old. I want you to make dua. I was in Newark Airport one day, and I'm standing at the terminal. I'm in the wrong terminal, so a man comes by. He said, sir, do you need help? I said, yes. He said, get in the car. I have to go to Sunset's terminal. He said to me, Assalamu alaikum. I'm a Muslim from Saudi, and he don't know Imam Siraj, but I look like a Muslim. He said, me and my wife been married for years, and we have no children. Please make dua for me. A complete stranger. Qala rabbukum ud'uni astajib lakum. Your Lord said, call upon me, I will answer. Allah is my witness. I made dua for this brother and his wife over a week, every day, all day long. A stranger. Because this is where the ummah is, a stranger. I'm driving my car. I drive from New York City to Atlanta, Georgia, 900 miles. And I stop at North Carolina to rest, to get some fuel, and to make my salat. And there I go. I went to the side, and I'm making my salat, Allahu Akbar. And when I finish the salat, I see 13 strange Muslims who are joined in the salat. They don't know me. We're Muslims, and we're praying to Allah, to the Qibla. So they joined me. So we have to make dua. Allah is telling us to ask Him. You, every one of you, know right now people who used to practice no longer practice. Everyone could be in your family members, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, your uncle, your grandfather, your friend, your best friend. Many of them leaving the fold of Islam. Why? And the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, gave us a clue. Person will begin in the morning believing, and by the end of the day, disbelieve. Person believe at night, and by the morning they disbelieve. What is it? It's not a slow leak, it's a blowout. And the blowout is the trials. You see, these tests will reveal. You can be an imam, you can be an alim, you can be this and you can be that. But when that test comes, one day a man said to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, Ya khair al-bariyah, oh, the best of creation. Our Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, was unbelievable. And if you study him, alayhi salatu wasalam, he's always deferring to other prophets. I'll give you a couple examples. He said, Dhaka Ibrahim, the best of creation is Abraham. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, every human being that is born is touched by shaitan at birth, except who? Huh? Jesus and Mary. Someone asked the Prophet, Man akramun nas, who is the most honorable of people? He said, Yusuf, a prophet, the son of a prophet, the grandson of a prophet, the great-grandson of a prophet. Ahabu salat ilallah, salatu Dawood. Ahabu siyam ilallah, siyamu Dawood. The best prayer to Allah is the prayer of David. The best fast is the fast of David. He's always given some preference to, I give you more, I go all day long. So he said, Dhaka Ibrahim. I asked myself the question, why? What is he trying to teach us? What lessons should we learn from that? Shabir, in the Bible, is a verse very similar to the Quran. Allah did take Abraham as a Khalil. That's in the Bible. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, one prayer in my masjid is better than 1,000 prayers in any other masjid. Ila al-masjid al-haram, except Masjid Haram. One prayer in Masjid Haram, the house that Abraham built, is better than 100,000 prayers in any other masjid. Tell me if you agree with me. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. You agree? Every soul shall taste of death. And when we are resurrected, we'll be resurrected naked. And the Prophet said, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam will be the first one dressed on Yom al-Qiyamah. There's a named John Hagee, televangelist. He was given a speech, and I listened to other people, by the way. I listened to Christians and Jews and other scholars of their religion. I want to hear what they're saying. And he gave a speech, and he said, he was quoting the Bible, God said in Genesis, the 12th chapter and the 3rd verse, whoever curses Israel, God will curse. And whoever blesses Israel, God will bless. And it's in his book, Jerusalem Countdown, chapter 18. So you know me, I'm like this. If you said it, I'm going to check it out. So I got a hold, because I don't remember reading it. So I got a hold of the Bible. I went to Genesis, the 12th chapter and the 3rd verse. You know what it said? Abraham, whoever curses them, God will curse. And whoever blesses him, God will bless. Why you change it? Why did you change it? You pray every day. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali. There's not a prayer that Muslims make except we mention Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. He's special. And I asked myself the question, why? I found the answer. In the Quran, I'm going to quote this ayat, say a few things, and then we close. I'm almost finished. وَإِذِ ابْتَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ بِكَلِمَاتٍ فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ. That's it. And when we tested Abraham with tests, he passed every test. He passed every test. You go along the line and you see the tests. One of them, the most remarkable to me, seems to me a conversation, a private conversation that Ibrahim had with his wife Sarah. No one is there except Allah. Ya Sarah, laysa ala wajhi ardi mu'min ghairi wa ghairuki. Oh Sarah, there is not one believer on the face of the earth other than you and me. Who you think you are? You want to leave Allah's deen? Because you sophisticated now? You know, Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. Allah knows and you don't know. You think now, you big shot. You went to the university now, you big shot. You know better now than what Allah has revealed and better than the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him. And you're going to leave Islam? Are you crazy? Wallahi, I can't see myself leaving Islam. Do you see yourself leaving Islam? How is it possible? But the key is the test. There's a young Muslim, used to pray all the time, couldn't get a job. Allah blessed him with a job, he stopped praying. It's a test. So brothers and sisters, every day we're going to be tested. Don't lose your faith. Do you know that every once in a while when you read the Quran and the Sunnah, you will see that the people in Jannah can see the people in hell, and the people in hell can see the people in Jannah. A lot of examples, I give you one. The Muslims will look down in hellfire and recognize the people in the hellfire. Oh Allah, our brothers, they used to fast with us, they used to pray with us, they made Hajj with us. Now I'm saying, I know what Allah gonna say. You don't know what they did after that. But instead of Allah saying that, when the believers made calling on Allah, Allah said, "Akhriju minha man araftum." Take out of the hellfire all that you recognize. You see, we don't know Allah. We think we know Him, we don't know Him. So we ask Allah to forgive us our sins, save us and our family from the fire.